do.
Dermot, you've also noticed this.
Kill it with fire.
As Roderick makes it out the other side, you hear a extremely loud roar.
Meow. Oh.
Meow.
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 Oh, wasn't expecting that.
Sleep is so. As the entire party runs through, Dermot, you're the last one through. You see something large come down and bite right behind you as you're going. It misses Winston barely.
Barely.
That was bearable.
And the party continues moving.
Was that a question?
Yes.
It sounded like a question.
Yeah,
Do you
I
want to
was
stop
like,
and fight it?
I don't think
Fight
it's
the giant
fighting.
Dino monster?
Yeah. All right.
It was.
I'd probably
It
try and
probably wasn't
bite you if you ran between my legs too.
It probably wasn't even trying to bite you. It was just trying to feast on some plants that were conveniently there, and you were going through it at that moment. Let's not make assumptions on the dino lizard's intentions.
Would anyone turn to look at it as y'all are riding away?
Well, hell
Well,
yeah.
Why would I if I didn't see it?
I would.
Is it a Medusa dinosaur?
I would
Am
have
gonna
smelt
fucking
that a
harvest it?
mile away, yeah.
Dino Dookie.
Right. As you're
So you can smell.
riding away from it, it picks up and starts running after you. It's a towering predator with an enormous head and a mouthful of dagger-sized teeth. It stands on two powerful legs and has very small forelimbs.
Are our ethereal horses like yellow jeeps now?
I should have turned them into that.
Yeah. It's been clocked at over 35. No.
If you stay perfectly still, I can't see you though.
No, see what happens is Dermot doesn't look back right away and doesn't quite realize, but he's holding a mug of beer as always, and you can just see the ripples forming in the top of the mug, and that's when he looks back.
Yeah. You get this small, like, caption text: "Objects in field of vision are closer than they appear to be."
It's written on the side of his mug.
Oh, who wrote that on my mug?
Doom.
Yeah.
It's about 30 foot behind you, Dermot, but it seems to be keeping pace, chasing after you all through the underbrush. Roderick does not slow.
Not to alarm anybody, but don't stop
What?
believing.
You just told a fucking cleric that don't stop believing. That's hilarious.
Don't stop believing.
Really?
Hold on to this feeling.
I love these dice today.
I don't like your enthusiasm, to be honest.
I'm having fun with it. It's freaking awesome. But Roderick doesn't see shit, and Dar doesn't see shit. Kel doesn't see shit. But Dermot, as you look back to see that thing, you look over to the side and you notice several smaller creatures that look a lot like that one. Perhaps a pack of maybe 12 of them.
Of velociraptors.
Screech and start chasing after you.
I'm
They
just
seem
gonna
to be-
I'm just gonna turn myself around backwards on Winston, so and just like tell him or make sure he knows to just keep up with the others.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna try something. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna reach into my bag of holding,
Uh-huh.
and so he's like, "Could I throw something at him and maybe hit him?"
Yeah, he's within 30 foot. You probably could.
For sure.
I have a vial of sleeping potion.
Okay.
I'm assuming I'm gonna look at the vial and assume I could probably smash it on him, or hope that I could.
Is
Actu-
this a Felix contraption?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's where it came from.
And it's sleeping potion?
It says one vial of sleeping potion, 5 applications.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
And I'm going to attempt to toss it into his mouth.
Okay.
The T-Rex, that is.
The T-Rex. All
The
right.
big one.
roll a ranged attack.
Yep. See, this is a
You
bad.
got this.
Yeah, except Dermot took a shaky flaw to get an extra stat, so he's like a
But I
-2
could've
penalty
played
on
you a
ranged
song,
attack.
my friend.
Well, maybe you could open your eyes and notice the damn T-Rex chasing us.
You said don't be alarmed. Just keep riding.
Oh, it's rather rumbly out here today.
So ranged is what skill?
That's your dex, unless you've taken something to make it strength. You could, in this case, if you're hurling it, you could go off of your strength, actually.
Okay.
You're hurling it.
Oddly, my dex is actually higher than my strength.
Go with it, whatever. You can say you're going with precision.
Yeah.
Of course.
If you're gonna speed,
Do I get any of
yes.
my? That's just pure. There's no like base attack bonus added to that.
Yes, there is.
My base attack bonus.
Yes.
Okay.
That's just accounting for your skill that you've acquired over the years of saying, I want to throw this there.
Okay, and I took a -2
Darts.
penalty because I'm shaky.
A 23, which is enough. All right. So you're going to see the T-Rex roar at you. That throw, it lands in his mouth. He bites strangely. This is a Felix 5 doser, huh?
Yeah.
Oh God. He'll wake up next week.
Next year.
Well, it is a dinosaur technically. I mean, you're talking like body mass here difference. So
And he's got a heck of a fortitude. But that's not going to help him so much. You were doing so well.
You talking to the T-Rex?
Yeah.
I hope he's talking to the T-Rex. Dermot accidentally splashes the potion on himself and passes out.
Okay. You see the T-Rex just kind of wavers for a moment and falls over to the... Please say left, please say left, please say left. To the right side.
I'd just like to point out that T-Rexes and Velociraptors are actually hunt each other.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to be too happy.
If
with
Jurassic World has taught me anything about dinosaur behavior, because that's totally accurate.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
my raptors are rolling nothing higher than a 4 on their reflex saves.
Have you seen the Jurassic Park raptors? They're pretty. There's only a couple that are actually useful.
You're making a good point because that one hit a 20 and that one hit a 19. Thank you.
That's Blue. He's on our side.
Blue's gonna say Blue for sure.
Have you seen the new trailer for the new Jurassic?
No, not yet.
It's out. It looks good.
Okay. So the T-Rex stumbles to the side and falls, crushing beneath him. You're not sure how many, but a lot of the raptors are gone from the...
So the T-Rex appears to the raptors to have attacked the raptors.
it's just fallen on them.
The pack mentality raptors.
Yes. There are screams as they are crushed. The raptors turn around and begin to attack the fallen T-Rex.
Ooh. Lunch, dinner served.
All right.
I wonder what roast raptor tastes like.
The
I don't know.
Is roast T-Rex?
I'd like to try both.
Successfully dodged. Thanks. I was going to get you eaten by dinosaurs. Now you found a way. Oh well.
Yeah, life finds a way.
You see several more giant lizard creatures as you're continuing on your journey. None of the rest of them seem to pay too much attention to you, though. They're too busy chewing on something already.
They can thank me later for taking out the apex predator.
Right.
Hopefully they chew down real good and
Indominus
fall
my
asleep.
butt.
Yeah, well, till we run into the Indominus Rex.
He just appears in front of us, yeah. Decloaks.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
You just see a Bush's eye blink. You're like, bushes don't have eyes.
As you're riding through, Roderick does not notice this, but Andara and not kill. And Dermot, Andara and Dermot,
It's a wild
Notice-
Espalax.
off to the left of the direction you're heading now. You've just kind of seen it through the trees passing. There's some kind of a ruined temple over there. It's not the one that you're still on the path for the one.
How would I know it's not the one I'm looking for? Just know. I'm like, oh, that's not the one I'm looking for.
Actually, you wouldn't know right off the bat. Would
It
you?
says
slam
there's a
on the
big sign.
brakes.
This is not the temple you're looking for.
Obviously old though, and in ruins. I'm gonna put that out, and it's got.
Okay, so the one I'm looking for wouldn't be. It would be maintained by. Okay.
It would at least, if it has been destroyed, it wouldn't look this bad. Let's put it that way.
Wow.
If your order was
That's
wiped
dark,
out
man.
400 years ago, it might look like this.
Gotcha.
You think we can
So
come
it's-
back
it's
and take?
So it's like foreshadowing, is what you're. Thanks.
You're welcome.
You think we can come back and take a look at that,
And Darth starts to cry.
or not? Never mind.
No.
No, okay.
Put a pin in the map.
You're asking Roderick that, or you're talking to the rest of your group? Just anyone in general?
I'm just. I'll take note of where this random temple is. Where
All right. Roderick didn't
Same.
see it. So he's, look at what?
Thunk
Yeah.
into a tree.
Yeah.
Hi,
I'll take mental
Wayne.
note of
Yeah,
Of
you know what? He's leading the
Chichen
pack.
Itza.
Look at what?
Thunk.
Yes! Dermot called it.
He had a high Wayne moment.
Yep. He got knocked off of his horse. And Roderick comes flying at you.
I dodge.
No, you don't.
All right.
Kel, and Dara and Roderick come flying at you.
I dodge.
No, you don't.
Is
I
this how
try and-
inertia works now in this world?
I try
He's
and
on.
land
He's on a
top of it
branch.
there.
He's not actually flying at you.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, wait a minute, like, that's not how inertia functions. Sorry.
So Dermot,
Can't I just do airwalk or something?
you gonna try to like pull up?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, try it. Try it. Let's see.
What's this airwalk do again?
It's like you go uphill. I like that. This works. So you said it's like going uphill in the air, right? Let me look at this because I have to
No,
make
it's
sure
like
this
it
makes
can move you
perfect
around with the wind.
I have to make sure this makes sense before I do it. So I've got something pictured right now, and I'm not sure how nice that is.
No, it's like levitate, slow fall, kind of.
Subject can turn up here as if walking on solid ground. Moving upward is similar to walking up a hill. The maximum upward or downward angle possible is 45 degrees. Okay, do you try it?
Nah.
Aww, that would have been fun. I just saw him plow into that branch hanging there, knock Andar off the horse. You try to raise up and just plow over him and the branch. But okay, so you're all knocked from your horses. Dermot, you're coming up upon the pile. Winston stops.
We could probably just ride under the, the hanging,
You'd have to-
but then
He would
over
have to
top of the
go-
other guys. Yeah.
The mounts without you on them just stand there waiting.
This is way
Roderick
too
says,
close.
Sorry.
This is way too close to the reality that I lived once upon a time, biking into a sign. My bike kept going, and I was on the ground, and there were people across the road pretending that like I didn't notice, but they were laughing.
Oh, that's great.
I did
don't
something
know.
similar, but when I tried to dodge it, I ducked, and it scraped my back.
Oh,
Ooh.
Mine got top of my arms. I ducked, but my head hit the side.
I remember the
'cause it was-
fucking mark in the sign for like 2 weeks where it showed you like, bat.
Yeah, my imprints were there forever.
I remember seeing some goofus do that once. I was just trying to stand there and pretend I wasn't seeing it. And I laughed a
Yep.
little bit.
You were the guy across the road. I knew it.
I put the banana peel in front of your bike.
All right. Dude, it was stupid the way it was laid out. There was like a sidewalk, and then the sidewalk led to the sign. That's it. The sidewalk stopped. I was biking down, looking at the sidewalk like, why does the sidewalk stop here? I look up and there's a sign in my face.
Tunk.
The sidewalk's not the only thing that stops here. Surprise!
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So we just gonna hang around, or what's going on?
Roderick jumps down and tries to help both of y'all up.
And Dara gets up. What the heck are you looking at? I'm afraid.
This is Wham! Make It Big playing on the TV.
And is that a dog thrashing along to it?
He's grinding. I don't know, man. It's fucked up.
Wham! Is that the sound we made? When we
He's
hit the
trying to
glitch
knock
print?
himself unconscious. He's listening to Wham. Shut it. Yeah, you're gonna copyright flag.
Wow.
Okay. So,
All right, so I'll get up and dust myself off
Still going.
and be like, honestly, Roderick, watch where you're going.
I'm sorry, miss. I was trying to see what you were talking about with the. Can we come back here? He goes to help you up, Kel. Kel,
What? Sorry.
do you
I was
let
like,
him?
what? Sorry.
He helps you up. You seem to be in a daze. He starts dusting you off. I'm really sorry about that, sir.
Yeah. Pay attention.
Yes, I will. He helps you back up on your horse, Kel, and Dara seems capable.
Wow.
Hey, man. Whatever.
I was like, all right. I'm used to this kind of treatment.
Kel's on there sitting side saddle and everything.
Side strong loot. Side saddle.
He mounts back up and continues forward. He never did actually get a sight of what you were talking about, Dermot. But you think you can find it again.
I do.
I think a lot of things.
Dermot
Maybe
Dermot.
this one will be true.
Yeah. You both think you can find that place again.
Dermot's got a smell for it. He
Mhm.
smells way back to those ruins. They have a distinct ruiny smell.
Yeah.
There's
drink too much, you
clearly
might get
Fruit
ruined.
Loops in that temple. I will
Just
follow
follow
my
your
nose.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hasn't
You're
ruined,
expecting to get
hasn't
Sam.
ruined his sense of smell.
It looks like you don't really have any other issues. When it gets dark,
Wow.
you have to slow slightly because running through the forest at night at top speed is probably not the smartest idea. But
Sounds like the title to a song.
But after convincing Sir Roderick several times over that it's not a good idea,
yes,
Actually, it was more the trees that were convincing him. It'll be fine.
we
Thunk.
flogged
It'll
him.
be fine. Thunk.
yeah. So you do decide to ride all through the night?
Wasn't that the plan?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
As far as I know.
Well, yeah, I'd
Was that
rather.
not the plan?
Yeah, I'm not interested in staying awake or sleeping in a forest, in the middle of a forest.
How does my teleportation work? Can I teleport back to where we were?
Yeah, you viewed it once. You can teleport there.
It's based on memory.
Yeah.
So
You
if I
did-
made a really memorable sign and put it in the ground,
Yeah. Places where your memory are clearest is the easiest to get back to, like, the temple or the swamp.
You
So
could
much
use your
fun.
I knew you were
Jesus
going
spell.
for that. Yeah.
You'd use your geezer spell or your Jesus spell, whatever it is.
like Jesus spell and send you on a quest that if you
Yeah.
don't complete, you become violently ill. Yeah, I'll do that.
That's a good one. Kel,
Don't forget
find the
Metamucil.
ruins in the jungle.
Yeah. We'll meet you there.
Yeah. Okay. Passing on through the night, you get to the next morning. Winston's a little tired by the time you arrive, but he's a pretty sturdy critter. The phantom steeds don't seem to be too tired until they disappear. You
And
break.
crash again.
Fortunately, no. Kel has the presence of mind to let you know that his spell's about to wear off.
Oh.
Yes, he does.
It would have been better if we had like a Looney Tunes moment where you're just riding and you're like, guys, where's your horse? What do you mean? You look down and that's when you
Look
fall?
down, yeah. Yeah.
Gone for hours now. I just didn't-
As soon as Sir Roderick's fails, stop your horse.
Yeah.
This
right.
is the first, yeah.
That's how it works. That's how you play it. That's how it works. As you keep riding through, you get to the clearing where it's not a large clearing, but there is a temple stood up in the middle of it. You can see the big sign of Elistray. One thing that's hopeful for you, you don't see any bodies. You don't see anything. Looks like it's been burned. So, this is-
Joy.
yes.
I'm overwhelmed.
Yes. Overwhelmed with joy. As you're riding across the courtyard, Sir Roderick suddenly falls to the ground.
I
Toe
run
pick.
over to see if he's okay.
Okay. So that's following Kel's instructions. You dismount the horse that's about to disappear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it like his horse literally disappeared at that moment?
Yeah, he's going full
Oh,
gallop
that's why.
towards the
That's
temple.
why. I thought you maybe were walking and he fell.
Dun, dun,
No, he's going full gallop toward the temple. The horse disappears. He just.
Whoa! Yeah.
He's in plate too. Oh, fuck, that would hurt.
And he rolled a 1.
He'll get over it.
This is cruel.
Tuck and roll.
Shouldn't be too bad. He landed head first. All right. You run over to see if he's okay.
Yeah.
He comes back up with a mouthful of grass and dirt. He didn't break his neck, at least. The plate was
You
good
all
for
right,
that much.
Roderick?
The horses are rather unreliable.
Indeed.
Such is the way of all horses. He stands up and dusts himself off.
What a dick.
Honestly, Roderick.
Never had a use for the beasts myself. Just get from here to there, yes? Then butcher them for meat.
Jesus.
Shall we
Each
go
their
in?
own, I suppose. It's quiet. Too
Too
quiet.
quiet.
I would have hoped for flocks of refugees to come here, but I don't see a single soul.
There's no one around, right? There's nothing.
Nothing.
Is there
No
nobody
sounds.
around?
You don't hear anything.
What time
Just
of
see
day
the
is it right
trees.
now? We've been riding all friggin' night.
Early morning.
Right.
5 a.m.
I'm
Buckeye
setting up
sauce.
So
camp.
we just hear birds and the occasional trees rustling.
Yeah, that's it. As you start getting closer to the temple, 2 things.
Are the occasionals? Are they coniferous or deciduous trees?
Well, it's a jungle, so it's probably deciduous.
You're in a jungle biome.
These are occasional trees. Sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not.
The place looks pristine in all ways. But 2 things are noticed as you start getting closer. And Dara, you notice a strong sense of portal magic being active here recently. Dermot,
Oh, okay.
you smell blood.
Oh.
And Dara's your princess in another castle.
Do I know what kind of blood?
The red
Oh.
kind.
The different humanoid races.
Okay.
Mixture of elves and blood. Elf blood, dwarf blood, horse blood.
Something very bad happened here.
There's no
But I don't
signs of
see
blood
it?
currently, right?
You don't see it, and it's the temple door is still closed. You're just out front of
Yeah,
it.
great.
You might not want to go in there. You just see me take like a big sniff, like, and that's where it's coming from?
Now, are these kinds of temples usually just the doors are open, or how does this usually work for my order?
They are usually, they do close the doors during the daytime and have the doors open at night. She's a moon goddess, after all.
Yeah. Is there any kind of like I don't know. I guess there would probably be some guards out here normally, right? Wouldn't there, or some not necessarily guards, but priests.
Some guards normally, or something, groundskeepers. Something.
It is abnormally quiet, right?
Yeah.
Considering the whole dance and music thing that they're into, even if it is daytime. She just kind of sigh.
I'll
And
hand you the
and
orb.
I mean, we got to see if there's somebody alive. Is her train of thought. So she'll knock on the door, see if there's any kind of response.
I would, before she knocks,
Okay.
I would put like my hand up to or like stop her from knocking and give her the crystal ball.
I'll take it.
You should, yeah. We don't want to maybe alert to our presence just yet.
Oh yeah, she was there for that.
You should maybe look around with this first. But if
Okay.
just be warned, I don't know if you're going to like what you see. Not if it's what I smell.
Okay, she kind of sighs and takes the orb and
Looks in. You see a complete massacre inside.
okay.
Priestesses and priests laid out, some pinned to the walls with small crossbow darts that you've gotten real used to seeing so far.
Par for the course, yeah.
You notice that the altar where the relic would be held, the relic is missing, but there's a trail of blood leading to some stairs that go down.
Okay. Can I follow that, or how long do I have in the orb? Yeah, I'll go down and see what I
You
can
follow the path down, and at the bottom of the stairs, there's a small, not too small, but bed chambers, like bunks. And hiding underneath one of the bunks, you see still very few signs of life, but it's breathing, you can tell. A small drow female. Looks like it might have been one of the altar girls here. Clutching the relic, hiding under one of the bunks.
Okay, yeah, I'll get out of the orb and that's it. Yeah, we're going in. Get out of the orb. She's still alive. We have to go in and help.
Okay. I throw open the doors.
You throw open? It's like throwing them up.
You open the doors and you see the same scene I described before to Andara. Just a complete bloodbath.
She's just gonna run to where the. She's this way. Oh, start heading towards wherever.
I'll make sure there's nothing bad in there as we're going.
I'll
Dermot,
keep pace.
you're going to notice that while there are drow bolts here, one thing that seems kind of odd in the corner, you find a dead lizard man in some type of a tribal getup.
Killed like by the drow bolts?
No,
No.
not killed by the drow boats. He seems to have been bludgeoned to death.
By the weapons that the
Priest's guards
priestess
had.
would have had? Okay.
Mhm.
It's the lizard people.
They're
We
taking
must
over.
find the lizard queen.
I am the lizard queen.
You don't see
The
any
Simpson
drow.
emerges.
Yeah. What's that?
You do not see any drow corpses, but you do recognize the hint of drow blood in the air. So
And I don't recognize this species, race? dragon people or dragon.
The lizard person, no, doesn't look. You've been around lizard people on the other continent, but this one seems a little bit different. He's got
And this is not a
fins.
dragonborn. This is
No.
lizard. Okay.
It's some type of a lizard man. Yes. the finned head piece on his head, you don't recognize that. Otherwise you don't see too many differences. But
Okay.
the drow poison, the spider poison is present. That you recognize that smell.
How long have these guys looked like they've been dead?
You're going to guess that it looks like they've been down for about. You're going to say
Stupid Lysel Foss getting in our way.
they've been dead about 12 hours.
Okay.
Some of them look to have died a little bit more recently, but it's from their wounds. The ones that were killed instantly are definitely within a 12-hour period.
You could use some of that bomb to bring back.
Yeah,
That's-
but we're
that's-
following you right now.
That shit's the bomb.
It's not all like
Yeah.
that.
I'm like, yeah, behind Ondara, but clearing or making sure it's like safe as quickly and easily as I can. But it's going to be difficult. She's probably moving so fast.
Yeah. Roderick just kind of falls to his knees in front of it, looking around. But this one should have been safe. It's so remote.
Get up. There's time to mourn later.
He starts seeing to the bodies.
Now's not the time for that. There could be danger.
Right then. He pulls out his sword, starts looking around the church. And Dara, you head down the stairs. You throw open the door. You hear a gasp from in the room and silence.
That was her last breath.
Oh man. I'll just say I'm here to help, and I'll go over to where she was.
All right. You go over
Or
to where
is.
she's laying.
Yeah.
You don't see the relic with her, but
Okay.
she is crawled. You see the trail of blood where she's crawled from under one bed to another.
Okay. I'll go and start trying to revive her. She was just alive.
No, she's still alive.
I was kidding.
Okay.
Under there.
Well, then I'll heal her. Yeah.
She kind of pulls back, seeing you come in, but
I'll
you.
she probably recognize, like, I'll probably have insignias of Aelistri.
Oh yeah,
and
the holy
stuff like
symbol
that.
thing. As soon as you see that, she's just gonna burst out into tears.
Yeah.
They came yesterday.
Are you okay? Like, does she look okay?
Oh, yeah, she's totally fine.
bleeding,
No.
like,
No, she's not fine. She's basically the bandage that she's tried to put around herself is all that's holding her innards in.
okay. All right. I'll use my. Well, not using it immediately, but I'm gonna use my 3 charges from my healing thing
Uh-huh.
to heal her, and then any other healing magic I need. But I'm gonna let her know ahead of time.
What you're doing?
Yeah, so that we're not gonna heal around like a bandage, and you know what I mean.
You've gotten quite used to how this thing works. You're not quite a surgeon yet, but you know enough not to kill someone with your healing magic.
Right.
If you did, you can bring them back. Just get their teeth.
I've seen a lot of organs the past few months.
Yep.
I've got a really good knowledge of anatomy.
Yep. You say that. You help get her healed fully.